What's good? It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? It's your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post some new content. Well, today, people, very special day to me. 53 years ago today, I was born. The Crazy Uncle was born. Not to say that I've been acting a fool since. Taste the beverage, which y'all already know that was gonna happen. But the at least up until this point here, I can pretty much say now I can actually really go back and look at my life and be like, you know what? You did pretty good. You old bad motherfucker. Okay, here we go. So I can actually like I was saying, I can actually really look at my life and be like, okay, you're bad motherfuckers. Did pretty good up until this point. I had the right people with me at the right time, as far as like my parents and everybody that was on that corner of Maple and Maryland. Right? Some very fantastic, outstanding people that I'm actually like real, I'm still friends with today. So shout out to Arvis Thomas, Harold Yancey Jr., his sisters. Shout out to my mom, right, Miss Doris Yancey, and as well as my wife's family. Shout out to Miss Joanne Clayton. My wife, of course, big brother Lynn, big brother Tasha, and Jerome. Hey, thank y'all for actually really help put this piece together. Then, of course, there's my Army buddies, Ralph Blue, Jasmine DeBerry, Kareem Ziegler, Braswell. There's so many of y'all. Jen, Jennifer Lopez. Hey, look, there's a whole lot of y'all. So I'll be all goddamn day trying to thank everybody. But now that I got that out the way, shout out to MTR, because he did this and then he gave his little piece or whatever. So I didn't watch all of it. Not to say that I don't like that young man's content, but I just figured, okay, this is what they talking about. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and the Crazy Uncle is gonna give his input on this shit. But before I even go there, right? They talking about leaving a good man. So that within itself allows me to say, in the words of the late great Jackie Gleason, aka Buford T. Justice, Sheriff Buford T. Justice, what we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law. And then if that one don't get you, I can go back and we can fast forward a little bit and be like, okay, we can go and we can listen to what comedian Bill Cosby said at one point. He said, now, as ridiculous as some things may sound, there comes a time of desperation when no one's looking that you will give the ridiculous a try. And usually when you give the ridiculous a try, the outcome 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, it will never be in your motherfucking favor. So with that being said, we're gonna listen to what these cackling heads got to say about the subject. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. So for the first topic, we wanted to talk about leaving a good man because you just did an interview recently on the Breakfast Club and you were talking about a situation that you had with one of your exes and how he wanted to pray in the moment and you just wasn't feeling it. And then it was so many people in the comments having discourse about like, oh, why was she acting like that? That was a good man, X, Y, and Z. And a lot of the time,
You don't know this man.
Exactly.
You don't know.
Okay, so right off the bat, first and foremost, I get it that you trying to be ladylike, but motherfucker, you got dimples all in your motherfucking legs. Okay, you like it's almost like okay, like the early stages of cottage cheese, right? So put your leg down, do something else with it. I don't give a fuck what you do with it, you know. But hey, but here's the deal. She gonna say, okay, well, you don't know this man, okay? First and foremost, I mean, I get it, you're a celebrity or whatever. I ain't never heard of you, you know, but that's neither here nor there. But my whole deal is, you sit up here hollering about you don't know this man, but you do. Now, if he was a good man, what you leaving for? Come out. Y'all don't know it. Okay, so basically what that tells me right there is this. You did something throughout, consider how long that relationship lasted. You did something that I mean, whether you actually really said something to this man, or you did something to this man that you probably triggered it. Ain't no problem to it. Yeah, you probably triggered that man in such a way. And then when he says, hey, let's pray. Maybe not about the subject at hand, but it's just for the simple fact that this man, he wanted to pray. You weren't for that. So what the fuck is wrong with you? Right? The simple fact, and see, this is how motherfucker they were like, okay, you fucked up, you shit on yourself. Right? And so instead of acting like really, you just change pants and drawers. You ain't even wipe off. Then you okay your ass back out there. Now you got the whole room smelling like straight shit. But you just being quiet because you don't want to know that it was you. All right, let's go.
Oh, my relationship.
And they be manipulative using God.
Exactly.
Like, oh my God.
And
People think they know everything.
Well, put it like this. It's not that we don't know everything. It's just for the simple fact that, okay, we know enough that you not giving out what the fuck you did. Right? And then there's other bitch. Hold on.
They just can't wait to psychoanalyze. They can't wait to judge. People are so self-righteous and delusional.
It's crazy.
If you knew.
Like this motherfucker right here. I mean, look at this. I mean, look, they both, I get it, it's y'all show. But you dressing real stank. She most definitely dressing stank. That's probably why she got her legs closed, y'all. Because that motherfucker, she's scared to air that motherfucker out because it's probably smelling like 10 pounds of get down. Right? But the thing about it though is this. It's not that we don't know everything. I mean, probably because of your status, but then again, you could be a celebrity and not air your business and not air out your business because it's just for the simple fact that it's your business, right? You know, so it's just for the simple fact, okay. So now the $64,000 question is this. What the fuck did you do? Because the thing about it, 9 times out of 10, you didn't leave him, he left your dumb ass. Let's go.
then you would understand, but you don't care to know. Like,
Right.
you're being duped. Like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You're the one who literally can't decipher.
Someone being manipulative.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, then, but see, again, right? Look at this motherfucker. I swear, this is a dude. Her face is all fucked up to ask her to be a woman. You know, that's just how I'm looking at it, right? So, and then again, why the fuck would you want everybody in your goddamn business? This is what gets me. You got everybody in your motherfucking business. Why? Don't nobody give a fuck about you and who you do and who you dealing with on a daily basis. All right? So let's go.
Man, well, I literally had a guy cheat on me, and then like in the midst of us arguing, he gets on Twitter. It's like, man, God is so good. My blessings will always come.
Oh,
to me.
yeah.
Right. It be them times.
My grandma
They'll
just
do some-
died.
Okay, so he cheated on you. So again, not to say that cheating is a good thing. I'm not saying that. But what did you do for him to cause the cheat in the first place? Now I get it. Two wrongs don't make it right, but the damn sure makes it even. Okay, so hey. Again, delusional at the highest motherfucking level. Let's go.
And I'm gonna push through this shit.
Not
Fuck
my
you and your
grandma.
grandma,
Oh,
baby.
They gonna fuck with me.
Yeah,
Now, see, there you go. Now you disrespecting family. And 9 times, we already know you single, and I'm pretty sure all of these motherfuckers on this panel are single as shit because you don't have respect for yourself because of how you dress. And then put it like this: if you don't have no type of self-esteem about yourself, self-respect about yourself, then you're not gonna respect anybody else, especially a man, a good man. Which I got the $64,000 question to ask y'all after that, because it's just for some fact, right? Okay. As far as like disrespect goes, everybody by now know about what the fuck happened at the Chris Brown concert where he asked that married woman up on stage. And then he kissed that woman in front of her husband. I mean, but to be perfectly honest with you, that's the feeling that they want y'all to have. To be perfectly honest, I really don't think that they were married. I mean, because any true woman that is actually like really married, really in love with her husband, she never would have carried her ass up there on the stage in the first place. But let's just say for shits and giggles that she is married to that dude. Just like right now, whenever that concert took place, divorce papers need to be delivered if they haven't already been delivered. So let's go.
I got to go too.
Yeah.
She used to cover up for his ass.
Yeah.
So guess what? No, but they use that to be manipulative. Because like, I'm talking to God, Ari. You're
Right.
gonna argue and pray.
And that's why I wanted to
Trump?
talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Sounded like
Oh,
Trump.
yeah.
He's
Don't
a
make me do
prime
it.
example.
But a prime example.
Yeah, he
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
But
So,
yeah, but
I mean, I'm just like, okay, you done took one Botox or whatever the fuck. You done took one Botox shot too many. Your face is swollen. Put like this. Your face looked the exact same way when you and old girl was on motherfucking the Cam Newton podcast. Let's go.
that's why I wanted to talk about it because I feel like it's so many times where us as women will
See, look at this shit here, y'all. All them damn, this is what you call pre-cottage cheese right here. Pre-cottage cheese. All right, let's go.
feel something in our spirit that is telling us like this person isn't right for me. This isn't the person that I'm supposed to be with. And then people from the outside looking in, they'll look at the situation not knowing the person as well as you do, only on the surface level, and be like, why would she leave that good?
My whole deal is I'm just, because the wife and I, we talk pretty regularly on shit like this. And then my wife Sad, right? Okay. We as women can be the most diabolical, the most manipulative, backstab motherfuckers they ever walked the face of the earth. But then again, we love y'all. It's almost like, okay, every woman wants a man, right? But it's almost like that one saying, like, okay, what is it? Say a nigga is never satisfied. Well, put like this, a woman is never satisfied. It's almost like that. Y'all have to actually like really go out and conquer everything, or try to conquer everything. And I'm not just gonna put this all off on women, because there's some men out there. Y'all actually, I really think y'all do it too, right? But it's just for the simple fact that I hate hearing only half of the goddamn story. See, you only put like this. I always look at it like this, right? If you gonna call yourself gonna tell it, tell every goddamn thing. Just don't tell everybody what the fuck that you want to hear, because I know 9 times out of 10, whatever show that she went on, she said the exact same shit to them. And so my thing is, okay, what did you do? I'll give you a prime example. With my first marriage, right? And then 9 times out of 10, I can actually really go back and look at my first marriage now, and then I can be like, okay, you know what? And then even if she was here, she would tell you the exact same thing. Now, that shit was actually really doomed from the start. It's almost like you at the dog track or at the horse track or whatever. They sign the bell, the gate open, you run out. But then you fall over for whatever reason. And so for the most part, right? Yeah, you can fall over. I'm talking about the dogs now, so you can fall over, get back up, but at that time, look, you playing catch up the rest of the goddamn way. Now, unless you like one of them special type of dogs where that, okay, that you can recover real fast, right? Then yeah, go ahead, go and finish the race, right? But the thing about it, they telling half the shit. What the fuck did she do? And as far as like being a good woman or a good man, okay, by definition, what is a good man? What is a good woman? Right? Doing what the fuck you supposed to do. To be perfectly honest with you, it really doesn't classify as you being a good man or a good woman. You doing what the fuck you supposed to do. Right? But with some of y'all, and I just thought of this right now, right? The Garden of Eden, right? Every marriage should be just like the Garden of Eden. You get married, you always say, look, all of this is yours. But don't fuck with that tree over there. Or, y'all know the rule. Don't fuck with the tree or don't cheat. Because that's a forbidden fruit. How many married couples can actually really say that they haven't touched the tree of knowledge of, what is it? Knowledge of, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. How many of us can actually really say that we haven't really went and touched that damn tree? Or actually really took fruit from that tree and ate it and tastes good. Right? But then again, you almost got to ask yourself, why does the fruit from that tree taste so goddamn spectacular? right? Have you ever tasted your woman? Have you ever tasted your man? And if you do, what did she taste like? What did he taste like? Did you swallow it or did you spit it out? Just put it out there, y'all. Put it out there. Let's go.
Good man. That was a good man, Savannah. Why would you
Right.
leave him?
You don't know this man.
Exactly.
But what I was saying though is that
Okay, then. Okay, y'all. You sound like old broke ass record right now. Okay, you say you don't know this man. So how about you tell us what type of man what type of man was this man was, and what actually really caused you to leave, or for him to leave you? Let's go.
I feel like people are being duped when they are being fed a certain narrative.
Yeah.
It's like you aren't even exercising.
So again, you fed the motherfucking narrative. You came out and you decided to put your business out there. Let's go.
Critical thinking, like how about like the full picture of something instead of just
Okay, you gonna give us the full picture, bitch? Let's go. Let's go. Give us the full picture.
a clip. Like you don't know me. You
Yes.
don't know what I smell like, what I'm thinking about this person.
You probably smell like old bucket ass, like old fucked up ass bucket of chitlins. Let's go.
How on the first date, this is the same person who jokingly said, I'm gonna kill you. Like there's a
And I
lot.
don't take that as a
There's
joke
a
ever.
lot, and I'm
Yeah,
realizing, and I
yeah,
know this
appreciate
sounds
it.
naive, but I'm realizing, believe people when they say
Hello.
things like that, you know?
Hello.
So
And I also feel like they're gonna be mad at me saying this, but I also feel like that American
Bitch, I was mad at you from the shit that you did on Cam Newton, right? It's just like everything that flies out of your motherfucking mouth, and then you be one of the main ones. Motherfucker be like, okay, are you single? Yeah. Oh, I don't need no man. And so then you say, well, why? Right? You know, it's almost like that thing with what Bill Cosby said about children, right? You know, people who don't have children will say, and I'm paraphrasing, he said, people with children will say the most fucked up things. You know, you ask me, well, I just love children. And you say, why? And then you say, because children are truthful. Children are truthful. That's why I like they say the truth. That's a lie. I got 5 of them. The only time when they tell the truth is when they're having pain. Okay? And so the thing about it though is this, right? You can sit up here and holler about, oh, you don't need no man. You got your own money, which, okay, that's good too, right? But then this is what a lot of people ain't gonna tell you. And then there's motherfuckers like her and them other 2 bitches, right? Yes, I call them bitches, right? You know, that you look at your mama, or even more so, right? Depending on how old these motherfuckers are, right? If you look at your mama, and then you be like, okay, damn, they, you know, like they're doing anything and everything. And just know that's not always the case. Then you look at grandma. Grandma ain't never worked a day in her life. But grandma and papa are still kicking it though. So, and then back then, right, before all this women liberation shit came up, which was created by the Rockefellers, right? So, which was created by the Rockefellers when they came out with that bullshit slogan, right? It was like whatever you can do, I can do better, all that kind of shit, right? Because these motherfuckers, they realize, okay, look, we got a whole new group of people. We put them to work, and then that's more tax money coming in our pocket. Translation, this is what the fuck you get, right here. The so-called modern woman.
Dream has been sold to us.
But I'm not finished. But but this is what the fuck did you get? And then, like I said, I don't hear nobody else talking about what the fuck I just said. Grandma said keep your ass at the house. But then again, I wouldn't even trust a motherfucker like this in my house. Especially when I was in the army and get deployed. Right? I've seen it all. I see it. I've seen it all the time. Fuck Fest 2013. So when I say Fuck Fest, that's because that's when every time that we went on deployment, that's all what the fuck I called it. Because the thing about it is this: whoever the spouse was, whether you male or female, you already had pussy lined up before you actually really got on the plane. And then let's look at it on the other side. Your spouse, whether male or female, right? This is the motherfucker that you leaving behind. Fuck Fest over there, Fuck Fest back here stateside. And so I just know, you already know she finna be giving up the nappy dugout, as actually once said, right? Her and them other two. Grandma was special. It's almost like what Bernie Mac said. Remember Big Mama? Big Mama gone. Big Mama ain't never coming back. Well, contrary to what he said, there's still a lot of Big Mamas out there. Joanne Clayton being one of them. My Aunt Barbara, she another one. Right? So they still out there. They little sprinkles, but they still out there. But put it like this: I would not trust this bitch any day of the week. Let's go.
And women are just now figuring out that maybe that's not for me. Oh, you go to college, you marry somebody, the white picket fence, and marriage happily ever after. When you're a successful woman and you've accomplished so much on your own, a lot of times they don't have much to add to you. So unless you are making me happy, I feel safe around you. I feel good. Right. I don't care on paper how good you look.
See, now, did I not just say that? Did I not just say that? Did I not just say that, people? Infiltration. And guess what? MK Ultra wasn't even motherfucking involved. Then again, it could have been. I don't know. Let's go.
My life looks good without you. If I feel better without you, even if you are a good man, I'm okay without you. Yeah. And we have figured that out.
Okay, so again, what is a good man? What is a good man? Don't worry about that. Wait. Trust me. Trust me. I'll wait. I really want to know what the fuck a good man is versus what the fuck that you're supposed to do in the process. Because here's the deal. Right? Bitch, you done got infiltrated along with the other two. Right? And put it like this. Time doesn't change, but people do. But then again, you almost got to ask yourself, why do people change? Why has the female changed over the years? I mean, here it is. You talk about when women's liberation came about. That was like, late 60s, early 70s. So this shit is like, okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's accelerate this. You know what? Motherfucker trying to like guesstimate shit. Okay, so we're going to do this. All right, come on, Google. Motherfucker Siri. Okay, I don't trust that bitch. What year did women's liberation. Oh yeah, yeah. It began in the early 1960s and lasted through the 1980s. This is according to Google. All right. So the idea was put in the head, right? But the thing about it was this. Regardless of what the plan was, in the 50s and 60s, the man went out and worked. You kept your ass home, and then it really amazes me that even back then, okay, I get it. Shit was a lot cheaper back then, right? But see, this is where greed comes in from the powers that be or the powers that shouldn't be. Shit steady got more expensive, but the pay didn't change. So eventually, the woman had to come out the house unless you actually really had a very outstanding job. Husband said, hey, don't worry about it. Sit your ass down. I got this. Right? Because again, it's just like what I said, just like what I was saying earlier, right? Time doesn't change, but people do. Right? And then clothing changes as well, right? And I hate to be thinking the way that I am, right? Okay, well, let's look at it. Let's look at it like this. Let's look at underwear. Let's look at underwear. So back in the 50s and 60s, right? Right? Wasn't nothing wrong but granny panties. But just know somebody somewhere, they looked at their granny panties, right? And they did one of these shits here. You know what? If I take this and bring it that way, and then I take it and bring it this way, then I can show more booty. Slap, slap, watch it jiggle. Okay? So, and then somebody came out with a lovely idea. Ooh, let's make a thong. That way you can most definitely slap, slap, watch it jiggle. Right? So I'm just saying, because you can't do the slap, slap, watch it jiggle, and you got on granny panties. I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there. Right? I mean, guess what? You put like this, it didn't change. You just showed more of your ass. It didn't make it bigger, right? But all what I'm saying is, as time progresses, motherfuckers invent shit. This shit becomes more expensive because the motherfuckers that's actually really creating the shit, they want more money in their pocket. More money in their pocket than what the fuck that they can actually really ever spend. But the greed factor comes into play. Hence, the women's liberation. Hey, I work too. It's almost like, okay, when you give certain people power, they don't know how to deal with it. When you send certain people to education, to school, they don't know how to deal with it. Ooh, I got a degree. Okay, bitch. You still 359 degrees short of whatever the fuck it is that you actually really trying to accomplish. And you think that you good. But what I mean, hold on, let's hear this out.
We figured out how to make money. We figured out how to purchase homes. We figured out how to have these bomb-ass careers. And it's like, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
And they are hating that.
Okay, then, so now, not the simple fact that we hate. But, bitch, I'm looking at how you dress right now. So when it comes time for a promotion, you going to show up to the boss's office like this? So we really got to actually really stop and think about, okay, Now, all women don't do this. But yeah, you graduated. But whose dick did you suck? Because you giving off that fucking vibe. Let's go.
So instead
Yeah.
of them being happy for us and cheering for us that we have figured this out, they're like, oh, but you're 30 something. You've never been married. You ain't got no kids. Babe, you
Happily.
can never make me feel
Yeah.
bad about my life.
Happily.
But see, here's the deal. The thing about though is this, right? See, maybe, just maybe, I'm one of them good folk. Hold on, let me take this call. What up, you? Hey, I'm hey, I'm gonna get back with y'all. Hey, what's good with you? I appreciate it. Oh, wait, oh, damn. You want to see my ugly mug? Okay, all right. So, oh man, look, you just don't know this shit here. Hey, look, I got my shit too. I got my shit too. Yeah, there you go. So, hey,
Another year blessed.
who you tell? Who you tell? Right? I mean, because it was a minute there that I really didn't know. I ain't gonna bullshit you. You know, it was a lot of times that I was just like, you know what, fuck this. You know, I was just gonna be like, okay, hey, look, you know, hey, it's been real, it's been fun, but it's been real fun. I'm gonna holler at you motherfuckers later, right? I mean, I'm just doing a little quick show. I'm about done. If you give me another 20 minutes, I'll call you back.
Yeah, give me a call.
Okay, then. All right, I'll holler at you, Battle. Love you, Battle. Hey, appreciate it. All right, all right. So that's one of my battles right there. That I swear that bitch is crazy. So, but now, prime example. Me and this was served together. And then it's almost like, okay, you do right by her, she gonna do right by you. I mean, it's almost like, okay, and I know this is what the fuck that they saying too, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, you motherfuckers going about y'all going about it all wrong. Y'all going about it all wrong. I would love to see the day that my wife makes more money than me. But here's the deal. I'm retired. I ain't gotta do this shit no more. I ain't gotta do it no more. I put in my time. And then even now, I pay for every goddamn thing in this house. Now, does that make me a good man? No, because guess what? If I was single, guess what? I was gonna have to do it any goddamn way. I was gonna have to wash my own clothes. I was gonna have to cook my own dinner. I was gonna have to do all that. So when you holler, leaving a good man, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, really? What are you talking about? Ignorant bitches. I mean, I'm like, y'all really think y'all saying stuff right now? And it's not because of these three, it's like it's a whole bunch of y'all out there. Ooh, I left a good man. Okay, what makes him good? And that's the thing, what makes y'all good? What the fuck y'all bring it to the table? Don't worry, I'll wait. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Don't nobody want no stank puss. Right? Mine don't bleed no more. But even if it did, I still wouldn't give a fuck. And I'm talking about my wife. Right? So, hey, see, oh, come on.
They hate that we okay
Because-
with being single.
Oh,
Yeah.
they hate it.
Yeah. And then there are people who have been married.
Who is this they that y'all talk about? Even though I already said it, it's almost like, now I ain't even watched this shit. This is brand new to me. But it's just from the simple fact, I know how you motherfuckers think. How some of y'all think. I already know what the fuck gonna come out y'all's mouth. Let's go.
Married and maybe it didn't work out, or God forbid might have lost their spouse and things, and they wind up single parents. And so I just kind of feel like it's so much disrespect around single people, single parents, and I feel like it's just weird.
It's
And
very weird.
yeah, people are single for different reasons, and it's best that we are healthy.
Well, we already know why your ass is single and why them other two is single, because y'all dumb as fuck. Y'all motherfuckers that got dinged upside the head one time too many when you were a little bit. Your dad is quite obvious that your daddies didn't teach y'all nothing. Because if your fathers were around, you and the mother two wouldn't be sitting here talking about this, doing a podcast right now. It's quite obvious.
And why we're saying.
And then you said, like, especially your mental health.
Mhm.
A lot of times they be like, oh, you with this good man. Y'all don't know what goes on behind two closed doors.
Again, y'all keep saying the exact same shit, but I'm looking at you. I already know what the fuck you did. I already know what the fuck you done told your dude, if you even got a dude. You probably tell me like, motherfucker, your dog, your dick short, you can't fuck. So I'm gonna go out and get somebody that can. Right? But if it's all, and not to say that this is what the fuck that y'all saying, but the thing about though, if all what the fuck y'all worried about is how big a man's dick is and how long did he can go, then that's what everybody. I mean, so what to do? You gonna drop your drawers every time you think, ooh, look like he look like that he packing. So that's what the fuck. That's what you gonna do. Right? Put like this. Put like this. Women like this, I tend to look at women like this the same way that I look at the so-called alphabet group soup people. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all really don't know what the fuck y'all want in a man. Some of y'all are men trying to be women and vice versa. But there's that the concept is still the same. Somebody got to be the man, somebody got to be the one. So which one is it, people? We already, I can look at you like I say, one Botox shot too many. Plain and simple. Let's go. Y'all killing my buzz.
Between two people.
Let's
Y'all know
really
what the hell
talk
I'm
about it.
You just never know. And that's why I say, but I feel like they only do that to women. Like if women are in their 40s and single or they haven't had kids, they're like, oh, what's wrong with you? But when a man is 40, they're like, oh, he got money. Oh, I know he's a hot commodity out here. And it's just like, why is that?
Yeah.
It's
Because we know how to regulate. We know how to regulate. Y'all don't. It's quite obvious. Because the first time, you're at a club, right? And so let's just take her for prime example. Let's look at old Botox face right here, or even motherfucking chitlin legs over there, right? So you be like, this would happen. They get all close to you after you got a drink or two in you, and they may with hey, look, you know what? Let's go back to the place, whatever. You know, we can watch Netflix, chill, whatever. AKA, right? I want to play with your booty. We ain't got a fuck, but we could do Netflix and chill, whatever. Or even have some more drinks, do a little dance or whatever. Play with your booty, and then whatever happens, happens. And a lot of you motherfuckers, that's what the fuck y'all fall for. Because you already like how his voice sounds. He tall enough for you. He tall enough for you. He's spending all this money on you. And then he tell you some shit like that, right? Pussy wetter than a motherfucker. And he be like, hey, girl, I'm gonna holler at you later. And I'm like, ooh, go ahead, girl. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all know how y'all do shit, right? He take you home, he smash, and just know that 9 times it's either before the fuck or mid fuck. Right? Yes, I said mid fuck. And just know he hitting it from the back. And then guess what the fuck he said? Ooh, this the most lousy ass pussy. Yes, we could be that damn diabolical too, right? Y'all can say that we got short dicks and we can't fuck with a damn, but it's just like what I told y'all yesterday with a lot of y'all. That shit between y'all legs is like a motherfucking roast beef sandwich from Arby's. We have the meat. But at least they shit ain't raggedy like y'all. Or at least with some of y'all. Let's go.
So weird because a lot of men.
Because with men, with them getting older, they look at it like, oh, you're in your prime as a man when you get to your 40s. When you start getting the salt and pepper and you start aging, you ain't in the prime of your life. And realistically, too, like most men don't become extremely successful until I think they're about 40.
Yeah.
So
see, that's your problem now, right? So I guess you saying, well, motherfuck every NFL player, look at motherfuck every NFL player, NBA player, NBL player, boxer, whatever. Shit that they have to do in their 20s or late teens, right? Me, on the other hand, I retired from the United States Army at the age of 43. Yes. I'm not going to, and they put like this. I'm not going to tell you that I got a whole bunch of money, but it's just no, I got enough money with some left over after I took care of the goddamn thing in the house. Right? But then here's the deal. I got a wife. Even more so, I got a helpmeet. She ain't put like that. She don't pay that damn bill. She pay her bills. And that's all the fuck I'm gonna say. Because the rest of it belongs to us. But anything that she wanna do, that's her shit. She don't always say, hey, baby, can you help me with my shit? And for the most part, I wouldn't. Would I care? Of course not. But I worry about this house. And all of the inner workings that goes along with this house. What you do with your money is what the fuck did you do with your money? I care less. As long as I got a place where I can lay my head, take a shit, eat me a meal every once in a while, and fuck all over the house. That's the only thing with the crazy uncle worried about. I ain't fucked up your bills or your bills. But the thing about it though is this: I paved the way so she can handle her own shit. This is what you bitches don't understand. I can't say overstand because you motherfuckers don't even know how to understand shit. So let's
I
go.
really think it's the 50s.
It's
in
like
their
40, the
50s.
40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like for them, as they get older, it's looked at as, oh, you in your prime. With us as women, the older we get, we damage good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing about it though is this. You can see, you know, for the most part, right? You know, for the most part, right? You know, we can. You can't see wear and tear on the dick, and but you can see wear and tear on the pussy. You can also feel the wear and tear on the pussy, especially if you motherfuckers don't know how to do the goddamn exercise. But then only an exercise can only go so goddamn far. Prime example. Look at this shit here. Oh wow. At least the legs are. Let's go.
Could never be.
Exactly.
Never.
Could never be.
Could never be.
Mm.
And-
But that's what they be trying to tell us. That's the
good.
propaganda.
Yeah, it really is. It's truly propaganda because I feel like
Yeah.
if we're not happy in a relationship, they make you feel like, oh, you're being
Okay, so again, why are you not happy? Why are you not happy? See, you see, y'all just blowing up. Let me finish this out.
ungrateful. You're being ungrateful. But
Yeah.
if a man leaves a situation, a man could have a woman who's good on paper, right? She's successful, she's beautiful, and they're like, oh, she got too many college degrees. I know why he left that bitch. She's probably a know-it-all.
Okay, then. So again, so here come the college degree shit. So let's just say that you got 5 degrees, like that bitch, Cheyenne Bryan, right? So she got 5 degrees, right? So and I did this already. So 360 degrees, right? 360 times 5. That's 1,800. All right. Now, minus 5. That's how many motherfucking degrees you are short of. Right? So just know that it's not because you have degrees and you think that you know it all. It's that you are 1,795 degrees short out of the 5 that you motherfucking have. So guess what? You still a dumb bitch. So what are we talking about here? Because every so often, what the fuck did they do? Depending on what type of degree that you have to come back and refresh. Why is that? Put it like this: education, so-called education, and the medical field, so-called medical science, right? Just know they already know what the end of the spectrum looks like. They've been there. You, on the other hand, haven't. And you too dumb enough to know it. Let's go.
And
Yeah.
I thought it was everything to have a house, to have just be taking care of myself and all of these things, all of these ambitious goals of mine that I've been able to achieve. I thought that would be attractive. And in meeting men and dating a lot of successful men, none of them would ever talk about how exciting it is that I've invested in properties or would ever even want to come to see my house or at all. It was very much so, no, just come over here or you know.
Now, don't this sound like what I said earlier? the Garden of Eden. You thought it was good. You thought that it was good. But what fuck you did? You went over there and carried your ass over there to that tree where that you wasn't supposed to go to. So again, people, hold on, cause hopefully this shit.
It felt like all my accomplishments were minimized.
Wow.
And so I realized I don't know what I was thinking growing up, thinking that like me being accomplished and independent would attract other
Man.
successful men. Or successful men, and just realizing, wow, I think it deterred.
Because the thing about it though is this. The men that you are trying to attract, they already got women. They already got women. They know the hostile content, which you just claim that you do earlier in this conversation of this particular topic. So why would they want to fuck with you? Why would they want to fuck with you? So I'm saying, you know, well, I don't know what's in the glass there, but whatever the fuck is over here, guess what? You done had just a little bit too much of it. Plain and simple. Okay, all right, let's go.
Them.
It does.
It,
It does.
it intimidates them.
I agree with that because I used to feel that way too. Like I used to think he gonna care that I got my degree. He gonna care that I'm successful. He gonna care that I got my own shit.
Hell
I
no.
pay my own bills. No, men do not care about that. I always say just get rid of your shit because they like girls without anything.
Wow.
Just get rid of your shit.
Yeah.
If you want.
Really? Now, my whole deal is okay. I don't want what she is. I don't want no pretty, dumb bitch. I need somebody that actually really gonna be like, okay, if I tell you 2 + 2 = 4, an argument need to be behind that shit. Now, I already know what the fuck y'all thinking. You just say you don't want no pretty dumb bitch, but you want somebody, you want to debate on what the fuck. If you ask her a question, a simple mathematical question, it'd be like, okay, true or false? Because I did this to my niece this past weekend, right? And I even did it to my brother-in-law. And just know both of them failed miserably. I said 2 + 2 = 4. True or false? Both of them bastards said true. And then I said, okay, 2 × 2, which is the x, = 4. True or false? Again, they both said true. I was like, damn, really? Y'all that fucking far gone. Because is it a plus sign or is it a lowercase t? Mathematical terms, x is what? It's the unknown, the X factor. You don't know what to fucking do. You just know that it's there. You just know that it's there. That just goes to show you how smart the crazy hawk is. Because see, I can ask all 3 of them bitches the exact same question. I'm like, true or false? 2 + 2 = what? Them bitches gonna say 4. 2 × 2 = what? Them bitches gonna say 4. But my thing is this: why have the plus sign? Why have the X sign? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to tell my young niece and my brother-in-law. Right? Eventually, they caught it. But just know these motherfuckers never will. And for the most part, right? It's just for the simple fact, right? Look, it's in a man's nature to act like really. Once he finds that one, he wants to protect, nurture, make love to his woman, to his queen. Now, the thing about it though is this. We don't give a damn about you working. So it's quite obvious that these three, they done ran into the wrong motherfucker. It's quite obvious. But then again, look at how this bitch dressed. Look at how she dressed. Look at how she dressed. You don't know how to attract men, true men. Because look at how the fuck you come on. Look at how you dress. Look at how the other two are dressed. All with the fuck that y'all are right now, right? You go to the club, you shake your booty, do your titties, right? And if you're drunk enough, somebody finna put your ass on the side of the alley or in the bathroom. They gonna fuck you. You gonna enjoy it because ain't no telling when the last time that you actually really had some dick. And then the thing about it though is this. That motherfucker, hold on. You know, that put like this, that motherfucker could be that long, hard. And then just know this, that just because you ain't had dick in a while, you gonna enjoy that short dick. Right? And so watch. I already know this shit ain't gonna get no farther than that, but I'm just like, okay, if it did, let them put like this. They come see me or I come see them, right? And just know that I will utterly destroy them two bitches, and then I will do it in such a way. They won't even know it. Plain and simple. Let's go.
A man that bad. I don't want one that bad. I'm keeping my shit.
Can we really talk about it? I'm not getting rid of my big dogs.
Man.
They say that's another thing that scares men away. Like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I want a farm man anyway.
Yeah.
I want cows. Like,
Yeah.
I need you to like big animals.
It's so crazy because it really is hard to find a man that can just really support you and be happy and be like, look at my girl. Like, you think that everybody wants to praise Jay-Z and Beyonce, but a lot of y'all could not be Jay-Z sitting there in the crowd.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm not trying to be like motherfucking Joe Campbell, and whatever the fuck that bitch name is. I have my sweet. And then we're just as successful, if not more successful than them two. Yes, they have the money. But I like to, well, you know, like to say, I'll actually just come out and say it. What me and my speech we had, money can't motherfucking buy. Y'all too busy out there in the spotlight. You don't have time for yourselves because of what the fuck that you have built. Not really thinking of the consequences of what you built. And then motherfuckers, you know, they gonna want more of what you did. And then this shit here, right? This right here, right? This is fucking nasty. I mean, just look at her. She got them DSL. She got them dick sucking lips, right? So it is what it is, people. It is what it is, right? So let's go.
crowd cheering for her like
Wow,
that.
that's
They
deep.
can't.
That's
And Jay-Z be
deep.
like this.
Yeah,
Happy as hell.
no.
And y'all be praising, yeah, but y'all not Beyonce. Okay, but you not Jay-Z either.
Ooh, exactly. Speak on it.
So
again, did I, and then I ain't even watched this. Y'all swear down. Okay, motherfucker, you watched it. No, I didn't. It's just for the simple fact that when dumb bitches talk, you already know what the fuck is gonna happen. That like I said, I haven't seen this shit here, but it just no, bitch. You bitches, y'all stupid. Like beyond belief. And I hate that I enjoy because it's my birthday. Even before my birthday, right? You know, I just enjoy calling people you ignorant son of a bitch, you stupid motherfucker, you raggedy pussy motherfucker. That that's what the fuck the crazy hawker does. And then just because it's my goddamn birthday today, I'm gonna let that shit fly. I have to. Come to crazy hawker. This is my goddamn day. Right? Y'all some ignorant bitches at the highest level. Anybody dumber than y'all, they need to be locked up. I'll just put it out there. Let's go.
if we on this level, we both getting money and getting to it, why you can't clap for me, but I'm always supposed to clap for you? It is a very strange dynamic. So how is dating for you now?
And it seems like they want you to be silent too.
No, see, again, who is this baby? The difference is baby. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Who is baby? Right? My wife make money. I motivate my wife each and every goddamn day. So again, where y'all getting y'all men at? Where y'all getting y'all men at? It's it's just for the simple fact, and I'm pretty sure my boy MTR, he said the exact same shit. Yeah. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I'm turning up, and just know that the shit gonna get worse than this. But but my whole deal is, I'm just looking at the simple fact. Okay, what me to see? Y'all give y'all motherfucking selves away. Every time that y'all say something, y'all act really think that y'all saying something. But the thing about those kids, I'm drinking just like I know y'all drinking. Whatever the fuck this shit here right here, I'm pretty sure some alcohol in it. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, what men, who y'all, put it like this. She already said, ooh, I'm successful. And successful men don't want your ass. So you gotta this is what the fuck you want. Just knowing that they already got somebody. So you gotta go boom, boom, boom. And then just come to find out that these motherfuckers, they don't want your ass neither. So you go boom, boom, boom. Right? And then this is who the fuck that y'all can capture. Because anything waist level and below, that's who the fuck y'all gonna capture. Y'all can't capture shit like this. And then even if you did, it's not gonna be genuine. It's not gonna be genuine. Because look at you. They already know. And I'm not trying to bash. Well, yes, I am. I gives a damn. What color you are. You fucked up. Guess what? Crazy uncle let you know. Crazy uncle will let you know, bitch, you fucked up. Presentation is everything. How you talk is everything. Just 9 times in 10, it's probably like a lot of corporate motherfuckers that saw this shit here. And just know this: if you get dick down, that's all what the fuck is gonna happen. They gonna hit it from the back. Hold on, wait a minute. They gonna hit it from the back. They ain't gonna nut at you. They gonna spit on you. They gonna spit on your ass. Then you gonna turn around and you finna catch all that goddamn nut in your face. And they gonna say, "All right, bitch, get the hell on." Why the fuck you think they have TV shows like Scandal? Right? The mayor fucking the mistress, and then his wife looking like the Pillsbury dough woman, but you married her. So what you think about though this, the shit goes both ways, right? That man ain't gonna leave. Any man is not gonna leave what's good to him. Not to say that cheating is okay, because it's not. But I'm just telling you what the fuck is happening. I'm telling you what the fuck is gonna go down. A man is actually really gonna look at what he got. Oh, I'm not leaving this. I'll fuck you, but just no, I'm not leaving this. But then again, the player or the OG that I am, right? It's too easy to not go fuck with the other bitch. I don't know what you got. I like to put my tongue in too many places to trust your bitch ass. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
know, and just look.
You're not supposed to complain
Mhm.
about anything because
Mhm.
they're the good man on paper.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I'm happy. Like I'm putting
So you always talk about on paper, on paper, on paper. You do know that paper can be tore up or burn up. So now what the fuck you gotta look at? Okay?
all of like my flaws, everything out there.
Yeah.
Because I only
Okay, so now she wanna come out and say it. Oh, you know, see what happens? I just knew I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen, people. Let's go.
want to attract someone who isn't intimidated or horrified
Yeah.
by them.
Yeah.
By that.
August 15th, 1971. I would say come see me, but no. You too little for one. Okay, let's go.
So yeah.
Do you feel like it's easier to date men in the industry or outside of the industry?
Yeah, outside of the industry, I feel like people all they see is Ari, like the stage
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't think they see Courtney. And then I think men in general,
Yeah.
I think they're fans.
You don't even know the difference about yourself, right? I call myself the crazy uncle because I'm an uncle. I'm also a grandfather. I'm also a father. I'm a son. I'm a nephew. I'm a grandson. I'm also a great grandson. You know, regardless if these people no longer exist, I'm all of that and more. And I know how to differentiate, I know how to like separate all that shit. I'm the crazy uncle. Plain and simple. But it's just for the simple fact, and it's not that I know how to do all that shit, but at the same time though, I'm all that shit. I'm everything what I just said. I mean, because all of it is me. And then it's just for the fact, like, okay, look, you saying that they don't see you. But how do you actually like really display yourself? You say, okay, well, fuck all of this. And then this is me. Can you actually really do that? How often have you practiced that? And then let's see how far you go. It's it's almost like again, it's like when I was first in the army. And I did basic training, I done AIT, and then when I really got in my first duty station, and I talk about this in my first book, right? And I actually really told my platoon sergeant, I was like, okay, listen, I didn't ask you to come to this motherfucker. So why I gotta go to motherfucking parade rest for you? You're a grown ass man just like I am. And then I told him, take that rake off and go at me man for man. And let's just see how far you get. She don't know how to do that. She don't know how to take all that shit off. The reason why people see what the fuck they see because you don't know how to take shit off. You and them other two bitches. Right? So hey, let's go. Hopefully this shit is done.
Fans,
Yeah.
they like the idea of me,
Mhm.
but no one is genuinely trying to get to know Courtney
Yeah.
and yeah, spend some time with me,
Yeah.
build something with me. People want me to be an accessory to them,
Mm.
you know?
No, the fuck they don't. No, the fuck they don't. You want them to look at you as how you are on that goddamn stage. Right? To be perfectly honest, I really don't think that you know how to be you. And that's where it starts at, baby girl. Right? You buried Courtney or whatever the fuck your name is. You buried that bitch long time ago. Once you signed that motherfucking contract. So do you know who the fuck you really are? Let's go.
Mm.
I understand that.
So are you dating
you
right
feel-
now? Or? No. Is there a man?
No.
Who you texting?
Hell no, no one.
Okay.
This guy texted I called. We talked last night, but now I'm thinking in my mind, I'm traumatized. Like I don't even know if I want to be on the phone with anyone anymore
Mm.
because I was getting to know a guy and we would talk for like 6 hours a day. Come to find out, I come to a city and
Okay, first and foremost, okay. 6 hours. So how much of that was talking? And how much of that was y'all just listen to each other's motherfuckers breathing? Come on now, bitch. Like seriously.
he didn't want to hang out. It's a long story, but whatever. It's online. It's online.
Again. Y'all caught that? 6 hours on the phone. Then when he actually ready to see you, he don't want to deal with you. Ooh, I wonder motherfucking why.
But my point is that now I'm afraid to talk to a guy on the phone.
Yeah.
I don't want my time wasted.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So, I talked to this man last night, but I don't think he's the one.
Damn.
Okay.
He's a Pisces. Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, I dated
where
a
the
Pisces.
same,
a little emotional.
there's something, I haven't
They're
experienced their emotions.
Really?
You know
I
what it
haven't
is? I dated a
experienced.
I
Pisces
feel like
man.
Pisces men are so emotional.
They
but
are.
Like
water
they're so
signs-
aloof.
Really?
And like, yeah, I think with this Aries, they're very surface.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
April 1st, 1973, right? But bitch, just know I don't want you, right? You too shallow. I mean, MTR, on the other hand, he don't believe in the zodiac shit, but I just get, for me, right? Today is my birthday. I'm 53 years old, right? So my whole deal is, I look at it like, okay, you got mom and dad, you get the genetic makeup. But depending on what month of the year that you born in, acts like that's like the final ingredient of how you act like going to act towards people. I mean, now, if you actually want to call it an appendix, then hey, by all means. But I like to okay, let's just look at it like this, right? I'm an Aries. I was an Aries before I was anything else. Before I knew what the fuck my last name was, anything else. I was that before anything else. Even though I didn't know what the fuck was going on, I didn't know what motherfuckers do under the zodiac sign of Aries. But it's just for the simple fact, this is what the fuck I was. Because according to my parents, when you're born, you come in the world one of two ways. You either come in the world hollering or they slap you on your ass and you come in the world hollering. I didn't do neither one. I'm too busy looking around like, who the fuck are y'all? And why are y'all here? Why y'all invading my space? And for the most part, if I thought it was gonna be this fucking bad, I'd have went back in my mama's coochie. Ooh, no, let me go. Let me bring, but I get it. I got it. And I learned to adjust because I knew I would see bitches like this eventually. So let's hold on. I'm like,
I feel like they feel so deeply and they're very emotional. Like all of the women, Pisces women and men that I've met, they're all just like almost to the point that they're like kind of batshit crazy a little bit.
Wow, yes.
Because they let their emotions get the best of them a lot of the time.
Yes.
And they love bomb too.
Yeah.
When they first meet you, they're like, you're the most perfect woman I ever met in my life.
Yes.
And then 3 months later, my grandma died, bitch. I got to go.
Yeah. Their grandmas do die.
How many grandmas you got, Joanne?
Grannies is dying that never died before.
Yes. Because what's going on? I remember like I dated this Pisces and I was like, oh my God, this is my forever man.
Mhm.
And I just thought he was the most amazing guy. I remember we went on a podcast show and I was talking about how he freed me from because he did free me. Shout out to you because I was in the shackles of this Capricorn.
Oh.
But he came along and it was good. And then I realized maybe he was sent to me just to get me out of that, but I had to get out of him too. But it was very much a love bombing situation. Like they're so emotional and then they're not. And then they want to spin the block. They're too
terrible.
Too wishy-washy for me.
Yeah, same.
So I can't do and I'm truly not into signs like that, but that was so weird for me. I had never experienced that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had to take a piss break. But okay. Why are these bitches? Why are y'all attacking grandma? Why y'all attacking grandma? Why y'all attacking grandma and papa? Did y'all even have a grandma or a papa? Is that why the fuck y'all are attacking grandma and papa? I had a grandma and papa. Right? Why y'all attacking grandma? Y'all are actually like really destroying the pillar of family. And then y'all wonder why y'all ain't got nobody. Because you are attacking the pillar or the pillars of the family. It's the grandma. It's the grandfather. And then if you was actually really fortunate like me, it was my great grandma on both sides that I actually really got a chance to witness. And if it wasn't for if it wasn't the great grandma, it was my great aunts. Then there was my aunties. Then my uncles. I didn't have no choice in the matter but to be the person that I am today. And then just for the simple fact, I know that I fuck up from time to time. But for these bitches to attack the infrastructure of what makes a man, and even what the fuck makes them, is diabolical. Because I bet you your grandma would jump your shit. Your papa would jump your shit. Because of how the fuck you dressing.
Ever in dating.
The
do you-
same sign comes to me in bulk.
Okay, that's what I
Really
was about to
weird.
ask.
Pisces. This is the year of the Pisces or something. A few years ago, Gemini's was 1 year, and then another year
Ooh.
Taurus. It's
Mhm.
Leos. Like it's weird. Only in bulk. That's why I believe in
Yeah.
astrology. Because
Me
how do you
too.
explain that?
Mhm.
Why are they all coming to? What is this lesson that God and the universe is trying to teach me about this particular sign?
I
You
agree.
know.
I believe in astrology too, girl. I be feeling
Yeah,
like it
the
don't be shit don't be a
stars.
coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I said, I already know MTR. He probably devoured this shit as if he was a motherfucking piranha. But the thing about it though is this. I like going by the zodiac sign as well. I really do. But just know that every once in a while, well, hell, everybody that I actually really, because I'll put a Cancer. That shit didn't work out. But I'm not gonna actually really, okay, because Cancers act a certain way, so and then sometimes, and I just came to find out, okay, you can be a Cancer, but you can have like whatever the fuck, depending on your birthday, right? Okay, say you born July 1st, or whenever that the Cancer shit starts, right? You can have like whatever the previous zodiac sign is, you can have those type of tendencies. Me, I was born on April 1st, which is my birthday. This is the day. I'm smack dead. I'm like in the middle. I'm in the middle. I am the focal point of what it is to actually really be a true Aries. My name, my birth date, the base name of my name, Apollo, God of the sun, music and poetry, great physical beauty. I'm ruled by the planet Mars or Aries, which is spelled Ares. And then I'm the son of Zeus or the planet Jupiter or even the sun itself. Right? Yes, I'm that motherfucker. I'll always be that motherfucker. A motherfucker that old chicken leg here will never be able to actually really comprehend. But my sweet somebody that I've been knowing ever since I was a little kid. I give her candy. She run me out. I come back with some more candy. She run me out. But now that she realized that I got a Tootsie Roll that she can't motherfucking resist, y'all already know where I'm going. Let's finish this shit out.
I think, it's right there. It has to be real.
I just feel like I think it's cute and funny to look up, but I'm not like deep immersed in it, and I'm not
Yeah.
educated enough to like talk about it. And a lot of other people aren't either. They be like, "Girl, I know you're a Virgo," so that's why I'm kind of. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to get into it.
Yeah.
But the people who are like really deep into it, like I like to talk to them because they're educated on
Yeah.
it. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It'd be a big difference for me.
So do
Well, for the most part, y'all might want to invite the Crazy Uncle on y'all show. And I can actually really tell y'all how this shit goes. Plain and simple. So let's see how much.
either one of y'all, kind of circling back to the topic a little bit, do either one of y'all feel like y'all have ever had to leave a great guy? Like
Ooh.
he was actually really a good man,
Yeah.
but you just knew he wasn't the man for you?
Yeah, 2 guys.
Mm.
but we were never together.
Mm.
Well, see, here's the deal. Again, you so motherfucking stupid. Y'all so motherfucking stupid. Okay, so ladies, and I promise I'm about to cut this shit off. But see, here's the deal, right? Ladies, regardless of zodiac sign, you run into a man. He cook, he clean. Fuck you from 7 ways to Sunday. And then when I say fuck you from 7 ways to Sunday, that means like fuck you, eat pussy. He got his tongue all in your ass as well as your pussy. Right? Paying all the bills in the house. You ain't gotta do shit. And then it's just for the simple fact, right? He might like wipe your ass just because he wanted to wipe your ass. Not to say that anything is wrong with you. Hey, baby, let me get that. You gonna leave this motherfucker? I mean, arguments may come. If an argument ain't happening, then something's wrong. But I just laid out the motherfucking criteria for you. He cooked, he cleaned, fuck you from 7 ways to Sunday. And then pay for every goddamn thing in the house. And then every once in a while, he may throw a little money your goddamn way. Even though you got your own money. You got your own money. See how stupid these motherfuckers are? Go ask my wife. I do all that shit. I cook, I clean, I fuck. No, I don't shut the fuck up because I take care of every goddamn thing in this house. Everything. And you gonna leave me? Bitch. Okay, next time I fuck you, do I need to choke your ass out? Maybe, just maybe, then I'll let your ass stay here. See how stupid y'all act? And then y'all wonder why y'all went and ate that. And then y'all wonder why way back in the day, y'all picked that fruit from that goddamn tree.
But this one guy in particular, he just had beautiful energy. And he was so fine,
Mhm.
so chocolate, tall, successful, a musician. He
Definition of the success.
was great, but yeah, I just didn't see it. I didn't feel like we had enough banter. I don't know. Like that's so important to me. I want to laugh.
I mean, I'll put it like this. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done because it's actually really pissed me the fuck off. Right, but here's the deal, people. I hate to admit it, but like this past weekend, the wife and I, we actually really celebrated 5 years. And I mean, I read the fact that we can take glare so y'all can actually really see me. but it's just for this past weekend, 5 years. I love this woman more than anything else. It's I can sit back, I can look back and sit back now and I can look at my wife, woman that I'm married to now. Yeah, I can actually really say that one got away, but But listen, if y'all really understood what this woman means to me and the shit that I do, y'all be like, you a super motherfucker. But the thing about it though, and you know, I'm not gonna fucked up. 21 years United States Army. So, you know, I'm used of shit happening in a certain way. I'm used to being on time. I don't give a fuck what it is. Right? You know, so I do what I can, and I try not to blow up. I really do. I try not to blow up. But sometimes, you know, it's just that once the United States soldier, you will always be a United States soldier, regardless of branch. Now, if you're a Marine, you okay, look, y'all are y'all own shit. But it doesn't change the fact that we all serve this country, you know, regardless of branch. And depending on how long that you served in that branch, once you retire, you take that shit with you. If indeed you didn't already have it with you, like when my boy Blue, he come down a few months back. Go back and look at it. It's on my page, you know. And he asked me like the important question, right? What caused you to be the way that you are? And I was like, look, I was born with this. I was born with this. I was born to be a warrior. I was born to be a leader. Now, does a lot of that have to do with the zodiac sign? Yeah. Does it has a lot to do with who the fuck my parents are? Yes. My dad, John Mardell Sr., may he rest in peace, rest in power. How the fuck did you actually really want to look at it? I take after my dad. And I enjoyed the simple fact that I took after my dad. My dad had the ultimate route. My dad was retired before he was 40 years old. I did it at 43. And then the woman that I'm married to now, we sit down and we talked about it. I said, baby, I think about going back to work. And then, you know what she told me? What the fuck for? You put in your time. You put in your time. Why the fuck you feel like you gotta go out there and get it? See, that's a true woman. That's a true helpmeet. The bitches that we just saw, no. They ain't it. They will never be it. Look at my titties. Look at my fucked up face. Bee stings everywhere. Look at chitlin leg. Right? I'm just saying. And y'all actually really think y'all got this shit on lock. You don't know shit about a man, a true man. And then even if you did, if you even ran across one, you wouldn't know what to do with it. It's too much for you to handle. It's almost like sticking your finger in an electric socket, knowing what the fuck is gonna happen. But part like this, if you want it, you can stick your finger in the goddamn electric socket all goddamn day long, and you won't feel shit. You would take on that man's energy. Because a man's energy is like no other, especially when he loves you the way that he loves you. I give off that energy to my wife, and then, you know, and then she gives it to me. And just know that we probably could cause an electrical storm beyond motherfucking belief. But the thing about knowing is this, people. Mom and dad, considering who ain't ran off who first. But the thing about it though is this, it's just like when I told you at the start of this, what the fuck did I tell y'all? Everybody at that corner of Maryland and Maple made me who the fuck I am. They was the first part. Everybody that I served with, they were the second part. And then when I actually already met my dad, there it is. So this is who the fuck y'all get. This is who y'all get to look at every time that I do a goddamn show. Whether it's here or on Facebook, I'm genuine. They don't come no better than me. I'm the last of a dying breed. The true man. I don't wear skinny jeans. I don't do none of that shit. I don't grow my hair out. I don't put it up in a bun. I don't do none of that shit. I'm bald-headed because it's what the fuck I choose. I can grow my goddamn hair. And then, you know, no disrespect for anybody that go dreadlocks. Grow your locks. But just know that depending on who the fuck you run across, they may look at you as a bitch. And then they go, okay, you know, but then again, those of y'all that acts like y'all know y'all got their shit together. So you gonna defend that. Some of you motherfuckers do this shit to be pretty. But just know, I'm that motherfucker. After me, it will be no more. Because everybody else, there's no longer a true man anymore. And yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you, I want to be 120, but the thing about it is this. Who the fuck really trying to listen to me? Who the fuck is really trying to listen to the crazy uncle? Y'all just look at this stuff like, oh, he drinking, he drunk. No, I'm very self-aware of what the fuck is going on here. Y'all some bitches. I'm talking about the men as well as the women. Y'all run daddy off. Y'all run daddy off. Look, I'm done fucking with y'all. And then for that one motherfucker that left me with 114, 9 times out of 10, you don't like Trump. Or you part of the motherfucking group of people that I just debunked yesterday. But whatever it is, it's all good. It's all good, right? Crazy Hawk is still gonna go on. I'm gonna still move on. Right? I'm not gonna do a show every 2-3 hours or whatever, like with the rest of them, but just know this. For those of y'all that actually really watch, Y'all really need to. I really want y'all to put the crazy awkward shit out there. Let motherfuckers know. Look, don't nobody break shit down like the crazy uncle. Because everybody don't know what the fuck the crazy uncle knows. I know how this shit goes. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that I invented it. I'm not gonna tell you that I sit down here and I invented it. But I know the motherfucker who did. And then it's just for the simple fact, now that I think about it, I'm sorry that I called you a motherfucker. But the thing about it though is this. I didn't do it, but I know who the fuck did. So with that being said, guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door across the street, around the corner. Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Happy New Year's, people. Because I don't celebrate January 1st. Do your goddamn research, people. Y'all can fuck around with Janice if you want to. That bitch is two-faced. April 1st, April Fools, is the true date of the new year. Play a joke on me all the fuck you want, but I'm still gonna laugh at you because I already know what the fuck you did 91 days previous. Y'all thought January 1st was the first. Y'all actually really thought that January 1st was the first month of the start of the new year. Yeah, slap, slap, jiggle, jiggle. Watch it jiggle. Keep taking that motherfucking weenie from the United States government. I'm gonna holler at y'all.